Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are finally back in the Lightning and we're on Tears of the Desert. Now, a lot of times people ask me why, if I'm so upset all the time with the game, why I keep playing through it, even though it really irritates me. Well, first of all, I'm trying to get videos for you guys. And second of all, every once in a while, the game rewards you for your frustration. This is going to be one of those instances. And by rewarding, I mean this game is ridiculous. Not necessarily from me, but just in general, it is absolutely ridiculous. And I think you guys will definitely want to stick around to watch this because there's a lot of questionable decisions being made by everyone in this match, including myself, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to go straight ahead. Now, first of all, domination. We're going to go into B. This allows us to spot people early on, especially when they're at their most vulnerable, trying to turn to go to one side or the other. That's why I always try to rush forward in a destroyer on this particular map, but there's other maps like this that do the same thing. Battleships generally have to be, or have to make a choice to go one way or the other. And if you catch them early in the game, man, you can tip the balance of power very quickly in your team's favor because it allows your team to have the advantage. That's what we're going to go for. Now, they've got a Vladdy out here right off the bat. Broadside on to God and everybody. Unfortunately, I do believe he gets away with it relatively unscathed. However, it's not the only thing that's out here. There's an Atago that's about to get popped up. And speaking of him, hello, how you doing, bud? Now, initially, I want to shoot him, right? He's broadside on in a cruiser. He's 9 kilometers away. I could shoot him, really start messing with him, but I don't want to because he's an Atago. That HE ain't no joke. He will wreck me very quickly. And I've got a Wichita on my right. Now, I check the Wichita for one reason. I need to know exactly how far I am from him because I know he has 9-kilometer radar. Now, I throw these torpedoes out there stacked on each other, hoping to catch him off guard, and then suddenly a Z-23 comes around the corner, and he's like, "Hey, how you doing, Spartan? I'm not going to shoot you, I'm just going to sit here and look pretty." And I'm like, well, if you're going to do that, I'll just see what I can do to get you out of here as quickly as possible. Now, I very narrowly missed that torpedo. Luckily, it was just enough to let me get away with it. But as you can see, I noticed there's a cruiser right here with me. There is also another destroyer right here with me, which means we have the advantage. And if you guys know me, I like to push the advantage. Why? Then if you don't push it, it's not an advantage. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to push the advantage. Now, right now, I've got him lit up using my sonar. Remember, Z-23 also has sonar. He is not using it. I have no idea why. He has fantastic ship spotting capabilities with that sonar, but instead he's like, nobody will mess with me. I'm around the corner. I'm in a smoke screen. It'll be fine. Nope, you're wrong. I'm going to throw these torps out there, and I'm going to start to shoot him. Now, I was expecting him to full throttle out of there. He doesn't. He actually makes the right call and reverses. However, he launches torps at me again. This is a Z-23. It is a fantastic gunboat, and he is refusing to shoot me, which is all the best for me because, I mean, he's backing out in front of my cruiser pal. Oh, no, actually, my destroyer's with me. The cruiser went the other direction. So, yeah, he's backing out in front of my cruiser pal. My destroyer friend's right here with us. I'm going to go ahead and start shooting at him. We've got a smoke screen that the Z-23 set already between us. But the Atago is about to come around the corner, which is not preferable at all. But we're going to try to get rid of the Z-23 as quickly as we can. We get the fire, and come on, and he gets killed. We actually got the kill, so it's fun. Atago, on the other hand, sitting broadside on to 2 destroyers and has very little health. Now, he is kind of angled here, so I make the decision to switch to AP, hoping that I could kill him. Unfortunately, that's not the way it happened. But realizing that he's angled and he's sailing away from us, we're going to go ahead and switch to HE after this salvo. There you go. And hoping to actually finish him off here. And we don't actually get to finish him. So, unfortunate, but he's gone. That's a huge threat to my destroyer. Gone. Now, that's when I noticed this Vladdy. Now, I'm going to tell my cruiser pal in the chat right now. I'm saying, hey, dude, just so you know, there's a Vladdy around the corner. Do not go past this island. He will kill you. And you'll see that he says, affirmative here in a second. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was the Nelson that said affirmative. But I thought it was the cruiser, so I'm like, okay, good. He's on board with this. Now, this Vladdy makes the questionable call of deciding he wants to come at me instead of using the island to separate himself from me. And that allows me to do something that you're not supposed to do very often, which is sail straight out of Vladivostok. And, of course, his dispersion is horrendous. He's only going to hit me 1 or 2 times, gets 2 hits on me, and I get to do what British destroyers do best, and just stack all of the torps with no chance that this guy is ever going to avoid them, and watch the gratuitous violence that occurs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down he goes. Torp strike, alpha. Good night, sunshine. Now, at this time, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm actually having a pretty nice, fun conversation with guys in chat at this point. They're like, oh my god, man, that was absolutely beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, I know, right? And then I start seeing this Nagato here, and I'm like, Nagato, I want you. Come to me, my pretty. I really, really, really want to torp the crap out of this guy, because he is not expecting it. And so I slow down and wait, because my torps are still 20 seconds away. So that's what I'm going to do. This is my goal. Now, you may be thinking in your head, there's another destroyer somewhere, right? I wasn't thinking about that at all. All I could do is tunnel vision on the battleship that I'm about to torp the ever-living crap out of. And that's when the Lay Terrible comes around the corner and goes, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, oh god, I am broadside to a Lay Terrible. Ugh, this is not good. Quickly, dump all the torps. We're going to dump all the torps at the Nagato. Now, here's my questionable call of the day. I sail out of my smoke screen with the Lay Terrible still there. Now, obviously, I need to dodge because I only have 1,200 hit points, and he can absolutely wreck me. So, I'm trying to dodge everything I can, but he's aiming very, very well. And I'm just not dodging very much. But, we're down to 187 damage, and we get away. Barely. Oh my god. That was death. Death right there. And that's when I noticed that there's an island right here that I can sneak behind and preserve my hit points for a little bit longer. And that's about the time that all the torps find their home and give us our high caliber on the unfortunate Nagato. Now we get behind the island just in time to see the poor guy in the Lay Terrible chasing us down. Now, I've said this in World of Tanks. I've said this in World of Warships. Do not chase me. I am not an idiot, okay? There's a lot of people that are. I am not one of them. So I use my sonar to light them up for my teammates to shoot. They do a pretty good job. I'm trying to go ahead and throw all the torps out there, and then I'm going to get to my guns, and I know I'm dead. I just need to make sure that I kill him too. And so we absolutely unload on him. He's going to do an absolutely beautiful Notzer and run aground, avoiding all of my torpedoes, and then he gets his guns off, but so do I, and down he goes, and that is a win for me, baby. I don't care. 187 hit points, and I take the rest of your health and get the kill, securing the win for my team. But I know what you're thinking, Spartan. The enemy has 2 caps. All they have to do is nothing, and they win. You're right. You're absolutely right. And that's where the questionable calls come into play again. Now, the Jean Bart, it goes down, leaving just the Leon. Now, at the time, I did not know the Leon was AFK. He is AFK. But this Wichita, instead of getting in the cap and securing the cap to guarantee the win for the team, is going to go after the Leon. In my opinion, this is the wrong play, especially in a cruiser. Even though Leon can't overmatch your armor, I get that. Still, if you're in a cruiser and you're going after a battleship, you're playing with RNG. Okay, especially like right here at this point. That guy shoots at him right now. It's gonna be a bad day. But unfortunately, or fortunately, the Leon is definitely AFK, and this Wichita is going to get up here and get the farm damage. While me and the guys are just sitting here chatting, and the thing can't believe what just happened to me, because that was ridiculous. From the moment that we got into B and got engaged with that Z-23, to the torp strike on the Vladdy, to the butt-clenching moments with the Lay Terrible, like, it was great. This was an absolute thrill to play. I was clenched the entire time. everything. I'm fairly confident that there's going to be a black market diamond coming out later on. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed too. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. Oh my God, I can't talk. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend, and I will see you guys in Monday's video. Because honestly, we're just gonna sit here and chat about nothing until then. So I do hope you guys enjoyed. This guy ain't long for this world. You got a 203mm fire starter just wrecking him. And the battleships are helping as well, and down he goes, finishing the match. But we end up with 4 kills, guys, and more torp hits than I care to hit ever in my life. Which was what you'd call preferable. But honestly, the Vladdy, you can't really fault. He made one mistake and it cost him his life. The Nagato, that was uncalled for. Like, that dude just sailed in a straight line, completely complacent. But 3,000 base XP, top of the leaderboard, not bad. Hello to all the guys that were in the match with me, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. So if you did, punch the like button for me, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.